Yo. What's up, folks? How y'all doing? What's going on? Yes, you finally made it live. I'm letting some of y'all come into the room. Y'all let me know how y'all can hear me. And then now you can see me. Listen. I'm waiting on y'all. I'm letting y'all come into the room. Hey, Simone, Michelle, Chastity, Danielle, Kimberly, Latavion, okay? Courtney, Michelle's daughter, Shakita, Kelly. Yes. Hello, everybody. Come into the room. Listen. What's going on? Hey, Ralph, what's going on? How you doing today, love? Bonita, Shamara, Summer, Kenyetta, Boss TV Studio, Cindy, Aisha. Hey, Aisha. Jersey Girl, Niecy Nicole. Hey, Blue Jasmine. What's up, love? Come on, L'Oreal. Come on. In the building. Queen Divinity, what's up? Daphne, Miss Monet, my boo. Okay, the mic good? We good? Listen, we are on the road to 100K. Yes, we are. Am I good? Can y'all hear me good? Yes, I got my coffee, Ransom Ricardo. Hey, boo. Lyric came through in a clutch. Hey, Michael. Hey, Miriam. Hey, Boss Keon, Jessica. Listen, we got some topics to talk about. I hope everybody is having a really good Saturday. Okay, I hope y'all are having a good day, Lord. First of all, support the channel. I appreciate everybody that gave to my Cash App yesterday. It was really appreciated and much needed. So thank you. Thank you so very, very much to everybody that supports my channel in every way that they do, whether they are Patreons and members like Latu, who is a member, but then also kept giving me $5 throughout the live yesterday. I love her. Like, I appreciate you so much, love. Everybody that gives to me, it is so appreciated. Audio and video is great. Okay, yeah, all right. So we're getting into these topics. Let's go ahead and start with Keke. So, okay. She's safe, right? Oh, she's upstairs? Okay, I had to check. Y'all, listen. My dogs have been going through a whole little drama recently. We'll talk about it later. But because my dogs have been going through drama, I have to make sure my little one is safe. Because the big one is acting a fool. Okay. Keke Wyatt. So I was trying to understand where all this started. This happened yesterday, and I was going to talk about it yesterday, but I'm glad that I waited. Okay. So I'm reading to you guys from Madame Noir. What happened with Keke Wyatt? So R&B singer Keke Wyatt is making headlines for some comments she made on an online video forum. They were on Big O. All right. She told another user, MC Shaky, that biracial people have been oppressed by both black and white people in clips from a chaotic conversation. It was like some type of panel. And I didn't know everybody on the panel. I knew her. I knew MC Shaky. And I believe it was the Real Super as well. And I believe it was his panel. I'm not sure. Okay, I'm not exactly sure whose panel it was. I'm not on Big O. It seems like a lot. There's a lot going on on the app itself. Like if you watch the video, which I'm going to pull it up in a minute. But yes, so the clip began when one user was seemingly talking about how black people have been segregated, persecuted, hunted down, killed, stolen from, and humiliated. Wyatt, who didn't seem to be taking the man's words seriously, doing all of these facial expressions and rolling her eyes, interrupted him to let him know that those experiences weren't exclusive to the black community. And to I'm sorry, and so have Mexican, and so have other people, honey, the singer interjected. I'm gonna share my screen with you guys so that y'all can see this foolishness. Okay, is that better? I would have argued her down as well. Okay, Milan Christopher was there as well. Yes, with his little chocolatey beautiful self. Okay.
People have been, segregated, persecuted, hunted down,
yes,
killed,
that's Milan.
stolen
Okay.
from.
It's these other two that I don't know who they are.
Can you let me finish? Because you won't let me finish. When you talk, I have been nothing but quiet and respectful. I don't understand.
Okay, pro-black. All right, praise God. Go ahead, sweet sugar. And we love everybody, but then you got your certain black folk that just nigga, goddamn nigga.
Let me talk, so I don't even understand where you, because I feel like.
Oh, it's not working. I'm sorry, y'all.
I'm not being sarcastic.
So can you let me talk?
You have to understand black
I was
people
on the page.
are not the only people that have been oppressed.
There we go.
So if you would let me talk, that would be
ones, my niggas. Jewish people have been oppressed.
Thank you. Thank you.
I can keep going. I'm biracial, damn it. We fucking oppressed.
Okay. Let's slide over.
Black people that made us feel like shit. White people make us feel like shit. You don't know that life. You don't know that. So if you want me to be a ignorant ass nigga, I will tonight. I don't want to go there.
I'm not sure. I think you're
a cool ass dude, but I think you need to understand, sugar, that there is more to life than just being black, baby.
Okay.
Shake that head off.
Do y'all see this app though?
You have a blessed not green head. Okay.
Okay, that the MC Shaky.
You're so cute with your Kool-Aid colors. I see your Kool-Aid colors shining through.
That's all she can do is sing.
Hairline, come on down, baby. So please, I'm a very nice person, but when you bring the nigga out of me, honey, it come out. But I come out as Shaquita, okay?
Okay. Y'all got that? Y'all got that. Okay. So let me just deal with what she said. Because like this argument continued on, and Shekinah tried to bring MC Shaky and Keke together, and really to no avail. Okay. And honestly, I'm kind of on MC Shaky's side with it. Like, I don't feel like I need to apologize to you. She's very ignorant, and that doesn't surprise me. Keke's not smart. Keke can sing. That's it. Keke can sing and have children. That's it. But she's not like that smart, because if she was, she'd be further along in her career than she is. And see, the thing that bothers me is the fact that she thinks she's right. Yes, other ethnicities, nationalities of people have been oppressed. Absolutely. The only group of people that have not been oppressed are white people, specifically from the European, like Great Britain, English white people. They're like the only ones that I have no idea if they've ever been oppressed. They've probably been oppressed by their own in classism. But as far as like specifically persecuting people for where they come from, how they speak, what they look like, that type of shit. I know she called Shaky a monkey. We're going to get to that. But nobody has been oppressed the way Black people have been oppressed, specifically in this country. Nobody has been abused, and then after the slavery portion of it is over, it turns into Jim Crow, which you make laws that it is okay to abuse me, and we walk around living and working in society but being in fear of our lives because people can just do whatever they want to do to us and it's fine. Like, think about that. Think about walking around in a world where someone can do absolutely anything to you. They can spit in your face, they can hit you, they can do anything they want to do to you, and there is no recourse whatsoever. You just have to take it. And the thing that annoys me most about what Keke said is I'm biracial. What you don't seem to understand in that statement is that the only reason that you are oppressed is because you are part black. You're not getting that. White people are not oppressed in this country. It doesn't matter how they want to find oppression in wearing masks or following the rules that they set for themselves in the society that they have basically put together based on law and order. But the law and order is really only for people of color and not really for them, because they find justification and think that they're patriots when they don't want to follow laws and they're being made to. Thank you. I really appreciate it. Thank you for becoming a member. Thank you. So for me, what she was saying was ignorant, because we all know that the African-American experience is exclusive to itself. Thank you, Nikita, for the Cash App. I appreciate you so much. Like, we all know this. Like, what are you talking about? Even slavery to other people, even Jewish people, when you think about it, that lasted for a few years. Okay? That did not last for hundreds of years. And people may have negative feelings about Jewish people, but Jewish people are not systematically oppressed in America. Yes, there are some white people who do not like them and say bad things about them and try to maybe, stop them in whatever way they do. But it does not happen in the same way that it happens for black people. And I also feel like Jewish people like to forget the fact that they can blend in with the rest of the white people sometimes. Maybe not all the time, but to us, a lot of y'all blend in. So if you are not able to blend in, then you have no recourse whatsoever. Even Asian people have more of a recourse, because even though their eyes tell on them, their facial features tell on them, their skin tone is still what it is. That's why I don't really live in that people of color bullshit. And Keke has no idea in what ways she's been allowed to prosper just because of her light-skinnedness and not just because of her talent. Because I feel like sometimes you have no idea what your privilege has afforded you. You don't know, because you're just walking around in life and you have no idea how you being a few shades lighter would have changed your experience. We're not talking about Black Hebrews. Everybody loves to do that. Like, we're talking about the specific group of Jewish people that she was talking about. She's talking about the Jewish people that, live here in America, that very much show up in the world as Eurocentric. Okay. I love you too. Thank you so much. Okay. I hate when people try to draw those correlations where we're talking about the difference between nationality and religion in some aspects. Okay. Hebrew Jews were Black people, from what I understand. Okay. The Jews that we see now are people that came from Russia and then went and learned about Jewish religion from the Africans, took it as their own, and now they're those people. Okay. If you know your history about that. You know what I'm saying? Like, at the end of the day, Jewish people insured the slave ships the Arabs built. Okay. Like, it's layers to this shit, because I feel like at some point it's a difference between somebody having, being an ethnicity and somebody having a religious background. You know what I'm saying? Thank you so much, Crystal. Thank you, Latu. She has such a large platform and she uses it in a way to oppress Black people and make our plight less than. She has the privilege to speak for us, but rather not speak for entertainers should entertain. Listen, thank you. Thank you, Latu. I love you, girl. I just talked about you. I don't even know if you were in here when I did. But Keke talking about Black people the way she does definitely sounds like a racist white woman. And because she can live in the privilege of passing if she doesn't open her mouth sometimes, like, Keke's very white. If Keke didn't open her mouth sometimes, I don't think people who don't know her would know what she is. So her saying that she's the way she did, was very problematic to me. Very problematic to me. And yes, you may have issues with Black people and you may have issues with white people. I do understand that experience for biracial people feeling like they don't fit in anywhere. But all of that is because of the way white people see Black people. All of that is because of that. And it does not happen in other ethnicities. That issue that you have as a biracial person being in between, I mean, it does, but it not to this degree, not to the degree that it does with black people, because you can be part anything else and people will feel fine with it. But you be part black and all of a sudden it's an issue and a problem and you have to conceal that, or, you know, people have passed. That's a real thing. And it's a thing for a reason, because people who passed were able to get around in life easier. So for you to sit up there and act as if your life has been just as bad as anybody else, like, please stop. And everybody's life is different. Your skin tone is not always indicative of your experience. That's also true. But I feel like, what world do you live in where you get to tell black people that everybody else has been oppressed too? Bitch, no, you did not. No, you did not. No, the fuck you did not. Your people couldn't even be together probably when they first got together legally, depending on how long ago it was, because of the way white people feel about black people. It was illegal for us to marry. So the fact that you in your head have, you know, formulated this idea that black people's oppression is the same as everybody else that has been oppressed, bitch, I don't understand that type of delusion. I do not understand it. Keke is a Karen. Keke is a Karen. Oh, Keke is a Karen. Keke is a Karen. Oh, Keke, Keke, Keke is a Karen. Okay. But y'all just know Keke is also angry with the world. Keke's an angry person within herself. I want y'all to know that if y'all don't know that. Keke feels dark because she is dark. Keke uses the facial expressions and the over dramatization and the later playing victim, because then she gets online and pretends as if everybody has attacked her. Yeah, I'm about to pull this up for y'all because we have to see her play victim. Now the fight with MC Shaky got worse, I believe. You know what I'm saying? I don't know where that is, but I'm about to pull up if I can get to my YouTube, because your studio and your YouTube are two different things. Okay. Let me pull up my history and then
it ain't for me no more.
Let me share the screen.
It ain't.
It's not. It's just too much.
Ain't
like
we
come on here trying to show positivity and we try to show love to people, you know, and it's like they just
thank you. She let her mother call her N-word. So hey,
like why?
Child, that's an issue.
And the thing about
that's an issue
y'all,
and a problem. Thank you for the super chat.
The problem is this: the ones who make the most money on this app do shit like this. As y'all see. And
well, honey, I ain't interested in money like that.
So now you're trying to act like somebody exploited you or somebody made you look bad.
I think with love and healing, and I say great money.
Hey, listen, let me tell you something. He got a problem right here, right? Hold on, he got a problem right here. He got a problem right here, right? This is the problem with this app. We get on this app. Everybody have a voice. Everybody's everyday people.
Y'all, they got too much going on this damn app. Fucking flowers and shit.
People the platform.
Penguins and pelicans and shit flying across the screen.
Whatever they choose to be and do. It has given people the platform to make up lies, to assassinate people's characters, and to do all kind of stuff for people on this platform. See,
she's on here playing victim as well because she put her foot in her mouth with that T.I. and Tiny situation with Sabrina Peterson. We're gonna talk about that in a few, you guys. This is called Big O. I'm not on this app, and I don't think I want to be on this app.
There's a lot of stress going on out here.
But it seems like they make money on here.
Talk to me, baby. I don't know none of these girls. Girl, I get money. Money what makes my dick hard.
Oh no.
I mean, I have seen clout chasing in life. Okay. I was like, I don't fight because I got too much in it.
When they was arguing.
This one was screaming. I don't even know who that is. I think that might be the real super.
Y'all need to let that little nigga know to stay in his motherfucking place. Period.
You girls, you can make a job, ho.
Yeah, I don't want to do all that.
Yeah, I'm looking.
Apologized to her when I got off the panel because I said, I'm sorry, baby. I apologize out of respect for you in this panel. I'm paying it. And I politely fought well down. Miss Wyatt actually said Mrs. Wyatt at the end of the day still continues to talk about me. So I don't feel like I owe her an apology. I have screen records of her talking about me. I had just listened to the screen record and sister, you didn't say nothing about no funky monkey. You said a green hair monkey. At the end of the day, I feel like I don't consider you a racist. I don't know what's in your heart. I don't know your ideology. The only thing I know about you is what I've read and heard on as far as entertainment. Now, as far as owing you an apology, sister, I don't think I owe you one. And if I did owe you one, I've given you that already when I said, oh, I'm sorry to you in this panel and politely left because I wasn't supposed to be there in the first place. Now, in the case of anything, ma'am, at the first, I started talking about chicken and fat people, who I am one of. So at the end of the day, I'm not talking about you or saying nothing. I've never called you out your name. I never made a reference to you to a animal or anything about color or anything like that. The only thing I ever said about you, sister, I said after you called me all kind of monkeys and green heads and told me my nails was ugly, I asked you, girl, what you was drunk or something? My friend, and I can't
apologize. I did not mean it in the way that you took it. Okay? I did not.
I recorded it, got my name on it,
that's not what I wanted.
Being attacked on that fucking panel, and the last thing you should have did.
But he was not attacking you.
Thank you, love.
Me, just like, but let me finish. Just like he said, I called him a monkey, and it made him feel a certain way. What the fuck he said to me made me feel a certain fucking way.
Oh, I said
the monkey thing.
I'm trying to get monetized today. I don't have time for this. Thank y'all for the super chat. I appreciate y'all because they might pull my monetization. Y'all hear how this conversation is going with her, right?
So at the end of the day, everybody's feelings are hurt here. My feelings were already hurt by the ignorance that people were throwing.
I'm MC Shaky right now. That's my face.
He came on and said that I was drunk. I automatically got to a place where I was like, well, nigga, basically F you. And so I went in. I don't even know you to even not like you. I don't know your personal things that you like to do. I don't know you to not like you. Me, I'm the type of person, I give people a chance. But I'm going to say it to you.
All right. And then it was hung up after that. And that's just that's the little skip pop through. Thank y'all for the super chat. Statue of Liberty gonna come into play. What? What happened? What statutes of liberty? Oh, you talking about what for the T.I. time situation? Okay, we're gonna get to that in a minute. Thank you for the super chat, love. Keke is crazy. Keke is crazy. I'm glad MC Shaky didn't apologize to her. She called him a monkey because he didn't agree with that shit she was talking about who's been oppressed. A lot of people didn't agree with that shit, and she was loud and ignorant about it. I don't agree with what she said. She's loud and ignorant. There's always the loudest person, screaming and hollering, saying not a goddamn thing. And if they are saying something, it's the wrong thing. And that's what she did. She's wrong. It doesn't matter how she feels. I understand your experience. I'm not invalidating your experience. I understand feeling like black people don't accept you and white people don't accept you, because black people who don't show up in the world as light skinned, but just might be nerds or just different from the black people they grew up around, like myself, who had to dumb down how I spoke and everything so I would fit in with my cousins. At the end of the day, you still grow up feeling like you're on the outside looking in. That happens to a lot of people, and you don't have the rights on scuffling, bitch. Okay? But what black people do have the rights on is this special type of chattel slavery that turned into racism called Jim Crow that now transitions into the 13th Amendment microaggressions and police brutality. If there's anybody else in the world right now and I'm not saying that, I'm even not gonna say in the world, I'm gonna say in this country. If there's anybody in this country that's going through that type of persecution, please tell me who. Please tell me who. Please tell me who. Everybody got their issues, but I want to know who's done all that. Who's had all that happen to them? Keke, since you talking about what everybody done been through and all of that. I don't have time for Keke and her ridiculousness. And Shekinah was just on there trying to make herself feel better because she made her friends look stupid. Let's move on to that foolishness, shall we? Because I talked about it yesterday. I was on my live yesterday when I talked about T.I. and Tiny and this Sabrina situation. Well, more things have come out, and I'm gonna tell y'all, I still don't know how to feel. I still don't know how to feel because I don't trust Sabrina. Anything that T.I. and Tiny were doing, you were obviously a part of. Anything that T.I. and Tiny was doing, you were obviously a part of. So don't come to us Nazis with the sad stories. Now, when you pull 30 women, supposedly, when you pull 30 women, supposedly, because like I said, I have not seen these women's faces. I've seen posts, I've seen story posts, and I don't know if that's the truth. And I said to y'all in both previous lives where I talked about this shit that I needed to see somebody from another platform and not just through Sabrina say that this happened to them. Okay? Because now the story is getting mixed up. Because I saw some underage shit. I saw some 15, 16 in there when I was reading these stories. But now everybody's talking about, oh no, it's only, you know, women of age. Okay, so now I'm confused. All right. And I already said that I don't have a problem with T.I. and Tiny, you know, drugging in, if that's what they want to do amongst themselves, and people who are all like, yeah, we down, we do this too. Okay. I've already said that. I don't have an issue with whatever people do in their bedroom. That's their business. Whatever makes you happy, love. Okay, as long as ain't nobody getting hurt, as long as everybody is of age and wants to be there. I always say that. Okay. Thank you so much, Nikita. Oh my God. I'm your sister in your head. I appreciate that. Okay. But like, okay, hold up. I didn't mean to click on that when it moved as soon as I think there's some truth to it. Okay, definitely think there's some truth to it. Thank you, April Bondi peeking behind the photos. Y'all know I'm goofy. Thank you. I appreciate that, April. Thank you so much. Hold up. Let's go back for a second because I want to see. Native Americans don't have running water in Arizona. Icy blue legislation wasn't needed to neutralize them. They slighted them once. Ours is going on. Ours is ongoing. Oh yeah, no, I don't think they did it once with the Native Americans. I think they continue to you know, mess over them, but I also feel like they gave them retribution in a way that they've never given to Black people, like giving them like areas of land that are only for them, that, you know, the government doesn't really have a hand in and shit like that. Like I feel like that is more than they have ever given us. But I agree with this. But I still don't feel like we see them getting murdered on television. I still don't feel like they had to go through what we've gone through in this country. They've gone through a different type of pain, but not the same, and not to the extent that we went through it. You know what I'm saying? Like they hit y'all up first, for sure. Like for sure, and continue to do so. But there are a lot of things in legislation that have been done to correct that for Native Americans versus for African Americans that still have to work in this society and have our assaults and our trauma ignored and denied so often. Like our vice president stood on stage and said that he doesn't believe that the police are acting unfairly towards Black people after seeing it so many times. Like, that's different. It's different. Yes, police report nowhere to be found. Oh, right. With the situation, thank you so much, Jessica. I'm glad you love my channel, y'all. I appreciate the love. Y'all have no idea. But I feel like there's also been a lot of mixing, you know what I'm saying? And it, because I feel like, you know, especially living down here in Louisiana, a lot of like Native American and African American mixing. And I feel like, you know, Native and Black people have always been treated like the worst. And I also feel like Native people in some places are Black, like they show up in the world dark complected, whether they have different hair textures, eye colors, facial features. Native people, specifically in areas near the equator, tend to be dark complected people, which in my book makes them Black. Okay. So, you know, you can just push some of them in with us. Okay. Just to go back on that for a second. Thank you so much for the super chat. I appreciate you. I want to answer this right quick before we go back to T.I. and Tiny. No, I have not seen American Skin, but I loved One Night in Miami. The dialogue was amazeballs. Okay. This right here. Okay. Run me my money, run me my fade. Okay, back to T.I. and Tiny. Thank you, Keisha, for the super chat. Y'all are showing out in here. Oh my God. I love y'all so much. It's the end of the month. I have no idea how much this is appreciated. I love y'all. There are 1,000 of y'all in here, almost 1,100 of y'all in here. Please like the video, share it while we're in here cutting this shit on this good Saturday, y'all. If Chris is in here, Chris, if you in here, DM me, because I know Chris was saying he wanted to come into the video or whatever, into one of my lives. Yes, I said Sabrina must have been a part of what was going on, was going down, and then all she kind of did was get on live and confirm there's some truth to the allegations. For sure. There's some truth to the allegations, for sure. But let me read y'all from the Jasmine Brain what the Jasmine Brain is saying, okay? Hold up, let me put the picture up for y'all so we know what we talking about if you just coming in. Okay. All right. So the Jasmine Brand exclusively reports new details have surfaced concerning Sabrina Peterson, the woman who has made alarming accusations about T.I. and Tiny Harris. According to court documents obtained exclusively by the Jasmine Brand, Sabrina Peterson has faced multiple legal charges that have resulted in restraining orders. Sources tell us that in the past, a judge has allegedly granted roughly 6 restraining orders against the Glam University owner. Okay. Lord, there's documentation. In one restraining order, Sabrina Peterson is accused of allegedly harassing a woman on social media and in person. In another court document, a separate woman alleges that Sabrina Peterson stalked her at work. A source claims that she has shown a pattern of threatening messages and false accusations on social media ranging from 2012 to 2019. Somebody knows somebody. Like, I definitely feel like this is one of those situations. Oh, Isaac Hayes put some of this stuff out. The Atlanta City Council on Tuesday did not approve legislation that would have tightened restrictions on a new recording studio. The ordinance was introduced by City Council member Felicia Moore. She says she's received complaints about noise coming from recording studios in her district and too many cars parked outside. The ordinance, what you mean too many cars parked outside? Like, the fuck? The ordinance would have required all new recording studios to obtain a special use permit to be 300 feet or farther from residential areas. It's somebody that does not like to hear other people's music when I'm trying to go to sleep in my house. I totally understand these people. But apparently, okay, we're told that the entire situation started, and I didn't know this when I did the lives at first, where this came from. But this entire situation started when T.I. made a post about Felicia Moore, a candidate for mayor and friend of Sabrina Peterson, who is running against Keisha Lance Bottoms, who T.I. has supported through her term. Okay, so because Sabrina's friend Felicia wants to push through this recording studio ordinance to stop y'all from just being loud and ignorant in people's neighborhoods, he now, posts her to, I guess, have people go at her. Y'all know how T.I. likes to use his little minions. He posts shit about people and, we need to be boycotting these people and we need to be telling these people what we think. And basically T.I. was, I guess, feeling like they are ignoring how beneficial it has been for the economic growth of Atlanta to have the rappers and musicians a part of the industry. So now the film industry comes in and y'all roll out the red carpet for them, but y'all shit on the rappers who have helped y'all get to this place and have brought so much money and so much business to Atlanta. And I do believe this is true. Honestly, I do agree with T.I. that they probably do treat them differently. But I also feel like what the fuck they got to do with y'all being too loud in my neighborhood, okay? Like, if the neighbors have been complaining to city council about the noise, then I would definitely feel like y'all should push through an ordinance that means these studios have to be further away from people's houses. Like, what the fuck? Like, why is that? Y'all got money, T.I., all y'all got money. Figure it out. Y'all need to get y'all a large, like, complex studio in the middle of Atlanta somewhere where y'all are far away from homes. You know what I'm saying? Maybe like surrounded by a wooded area. Get y'all some good security around that bitch. A nice large parking area where y'all can maybe film and do extra shit. This is something that y'all can turn into an opportunity. But y'all cannot continue to be inconsiderate of the people that live around these studios and then act like these people need to just deal with it. Like, no, fuck you. Like, I live here. I pay property taxes. I should not have this issue. So, even though I understand Okay, even though I understand both sides of the situation, Sabrina takes it completely left. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, says that she's tired of T.I. attacking women. And then she brings up the story about the gun to her head. And then Tiny responds with the picture, with, you know, of the kids and all of that. And then she starts to say, you know, he put the gun to my head, and there are other people saying stuff about them as well. And then she comes out with all of these stories from allegedly 30 different women saying that T.I. and Tiny have been out here drugging them. And then Shekinah and Sabrina were helping recruit girls to come and, you know, have threesomes with them and all of this type of shit. Okay. T.I. and Tiny have denied these allegations via their rep, stating Mr. and Mrs. Harris want to be on record and, more importantly, want the public to know they emphatically deny in the strongest way possible the egregiously appalling allegations being made against them by Sabrina Peterson. The Harrises have had difficulty with this woman for well over a decade. They are taking this matter very seriously, and if these allegations don't end, they will take appropriate legal action. So, yeah. And see the court documents concerning Sabrina Peterson's legal past. She has a past, y'all. She has a lengthy past. But the funny thing to me is that they're both doing the same thing. Y'all are both trying to make the other person look like shit while at the same time ignoring the fact that y'all have been kicking it with each other for years now. So at this point, honestly, I don't know what to believe. Thank you so much for the super chat. I really appreciate it, Phyllis. T.I. definitely wrote that, for sure. And I kind of don't know what to believe. T.I. also put out a video. Let me pull that up. Okay, listen. We are pulling up the video today. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Hold up. Let me go to my saves at this bitch. Let me go to my saves at this bitch. Let me go to my saves at this bitch. All right, well, let me share the screen. Okay, there's Clifford. Let's hear what Clifford saying.
Hey, so as y'all can probably guess or imagine,
thank you, Keisha.
It's been extremely difficult for me to remain quiet in light of all the things that have transpired and all of the egregious allegations that's been tossed around about me and my wife.
And they still won't be bothersome to people.
I don't mind sharing it. You see, if a person does not have any right to criminally or civilly have you in court, they have no right. The best thing they could do is get you for a defamation suit, drag you in court, make you pay their legal bills. We get you in court. Now, I mean, at this point, man, it's at the point where that don't even matter to me no more, okay? But that's the motive, that's the strategy, that's the intention. Say a whole bunch of false. It matters what you could prove you didn't. You know what I mean? And that's just an unfortunate place that our society has made it to. But I want to be clear about one thing. Women who have been victimized deserve to be heard. Women, Black women in particular, should be supported, protected, defended, and uplifted. However, evil has no gender. People with evil intentions have no gender. A threat comes in all shapes and sizes. I would never treat.
Sorry, y'all. Can y'all hear now? Is everything okay now? I know it went out for a second. I was trying to see if I could mute my mic because my dog was barking. My bad. But y'all can hear it when I was playing it, right?
A woman.
I'm not about to play this whole thing.
The same way I would treat a threat. All right,
Mr. Dictionary.
So I think that has to be distinguished.
Mr. Dictionary.
First and foremost, I want to say my wife is a beautiful person.
That's what I was
with
waiting
an
on.
amazing spirit and a kind heart. She's a devoted mother.
Not a kind heart.
And she has a humble soul. She don't deserve it. She don't deserve it. Now, what we're not going to do is open up the door to my bedroom, as you shouldn't have to either. Open up the door to my bedroom for everybody to come in, chime in, and make their opinions.
Okay, we can stop it right there. Listen, Linda. I personally feel like where there's smoke, there's fire. I do believe that probably most of the people that they do the shit they do with want to be there for sure. I don't judge them for what they like to do. I just judge people when I feel like they take advantage of people because of the power that they have. And I think that a lot of the times people in power do use their influence, go about things in a way that shows they're an asshole. Right. Roxanne is absolutely correct in calling him the intelligent adjacent for sure, because he talks so much and he really don't be saying shit. That's why I click out at some point. Like, I don't even know what you saying no more, nigga. Like, you just running your mouth and I don't understand not a word that you saying. I understand the words, but them together aren't making any sense. So I'ma just say this. Why not when this is exactly what Phaedra said about Candy? Why not what? I'm just saying that I feel like there's some truth to it. No matter what he says, I believe there's some truth to it. I don't believe that Tiny is just this perfect person. I'm sorry, y'all, about my dog. They're dropping off mail and my dog is going to ape shit. I just don't believe that. I don't believe that Tiny's just some perfect person that, would never do such a thing. All that shit he's talking about, I don't agree with that. I don't believe it. But what I will say is, where are the police reports? Where's the facts? Where are the actual women's faces? Like, where are the videos of them? You know what I'm saying? I've only seen one other girl be on live with her. Where's the actual evidence? You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what I don't see. You know what I mean? Like, and that's for me why it's hard for me to believe this 100% what Sabrina is putting out there. You really do have time to post 30 screenshots or 30 little Instagram tags. Yeah, you have time for that. It's a pandemic. I'm more than sure you have time for that. So I'm not about to sit up here and act like I don't believe it. I'm not going to act like I truly believe this all the way through, when a part of me feels like she could definitely be lying. And there could definitely be some truth to the situation, and it could just be somewhere in between. The older I get, the more I realize that shit be in a gray area sometimes. It's not always just black and white. It's not always T.I. and Tiny are monsters that nobody ever, saw coming. And Sabrina is trying to help it's not always like that. Sometimes they're not that bad of a people, and sometimes people are clout chasing, and sometimes they are terrible people, and sometimes people are telling the truth. You know what I'm saying? I don't believe it's 30 of the group that came out. Maybe 5 or 10 are actually victims. Okay, I need to see these people. I need to see them, or maybe if I don't need to see them, I need to see some police reports. If some shit actually goes legal, if somebody actually shows up saying this date, this time, like giving facts, then I'll absolutely be here to report on it and say, whether I believe it or not based off what it said. But at this point, this is all conjecture. At this point, this is all alleged. At this point, this could or could not be true, no matter how many people come out. And I do believe that I can see T.I. and all this information coming out about Sabrina, to me, is of no consequence. Because at the end of the day, yeah, she grimy, but I knew that already. I knew that because she was hanging with your ass. That's how I knew she was grimy, because she was hanging with you doing the same shit that you was doing. So I already knew she was grimy. You didn't have to put out her papers in order for me to know who she was, which is why I didn't believe her necessarily from the beginning, because I feel like you played a part in it. So I'm not exactly sure how I feel. But I do feel like the city of Atlanta continues to make bad decisions by making TI's intelligent adjacent ass a part of their political dealings. Like I don't agree with that. But the exposure wasn't part of Sabrina's initial complaint. I think we just might need to give it some time. That's why I'm not rushing to an opinion, really. But I've said it this entire time. It sounds like it could be true, but it also sounds like Sabrina is flawed. So I need police reports, court documents, like when Anonymous hacked that orange man and aired him and his people out. Okay, listen. Yes, that's what Roxanne calls him, the intelligent adjacent. All right. Let's believe the victims until otherwise shown. I'm not saying I don't believe the victims. I'm saying I need to see them. or like to know that they are real people. Like looking at Instagram stories of people typing does not equal actual factual for me just yet. I'm sorry. Which is why nobody really wanted to believe that shit about R. Kelly until y'all sat there and saw the faces of women that was saying this happened this year at this time and me and him and da-da-da-da. And I'm not saying you got to have everything perfect because nobody remembers everything. But I'm just saying, like, I needed to be more than one person being an outlet. That's what I'm saying. And I'm not saying it's not true. I'm just saying I need to see more in order for me to be absolutely behind some shit. I'm not the type of person that takes shit for face value. I'm not the type of person that looks at a situation without any evidence. And you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm sorry. That's not how my mind works. I'm too analytical for that shit. I need you to show me shit for me to be like, well, damn. You know what I'm saying? Especially when homegirl could really be out here lying. You know, I feel like I seen T.I. put out like some text messages or some shit like that tried to make it seem like old girl had put out text somebody or DM somebody. I thought I had saved it, but I don't see it now. Oh yeah. Sabrina Peterson caught posting fake T.I. and Tiny DMs. Let's look at this. And we'll wrap this up because we have some other topics to get to, and it's already like a 50-minute video. But I hope y'all are enjoying it because I'm enjoying being here with y'all. Please don't forget to like the video. No, I'm gonna tell you why I don't think Candy has anything to do with what they do, because Candy doesn't do drugs. I think Candy has been vehemently strong about not doing drugs or alcohol. And just because people like to have threesomes doesn't mean that, and we friends. Like, we could be friends because we like to do the same shit, but that doesn't mean we do the same shit the same way. You know what I'm saying? And I also feel like they probably have, barriers around their situation. So where Candy and Todd are not about to fuck, they're not going to do a foursome with them too. Like, it's not going to happen like that. But everybody likes to do what they do. But they were exposed as fake messages. Exactly. We're about to look at this because I'm not exactly sure what to believe, because I feel like anybody can type some shit. You know what I'm saying, y'all? Okay, so this says, oh my god, let's see. You're super strong for this. Back in 2013 14, I used to chill with Tip and Tiny. They had this guy. Okay, so I'm trying to understand. These are the glance. Okay, I left maybe 3 weeks later. I get a call from a private number and it's Tip. He says pull up he says pull up, and the one not reason I pulled up was because I wanted to ask them in person what happened last time, because honestly I've had sex with them 5 times before, so I didn't understand the purpose of drugging me and being sneaky. Come to find out, it was Brandon fucking me. So Brandon, I guess, is like security or somebody. After that night, I never spoke to them again, and they never hit me back. They did threaten me about talking about, I was so embarrassed. I would have never told that story to anyone anyways. I'm glad someone is finally speaking out because they are worse than R. Kelly. Laughing my ass off. I made it sound so real. Her dumb ass. Like, I imagine how many other people are actually doing this, just hopping on the bandwagon, trying to make them look bad. Like I did that just to prove a point, and it worked. She just posting any random ass messages she get. Desperate as fuck. So I'm guessing whoever the person is that sent this message to old girl is saying to Sabrina is saying that she was lying and pulling coattails and shit. So I don't know what to believe. Like, I don't know, because it's just one person saying that they were lying to Sabrina about the situation. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not exactly sure what to believe at this point with this shit show of a situation. This shit is stupid. Oh, this shit is stupid. And I think this might be like all legalities as far as people's ages. It's just a drugging thing, like, you know, the Cosby of it all. Just dropping hot Cosby's in folks' drinks saying, cool, no game is what comes to mind, bruh. So I definitely feel like there has to be some truth to the story, but I definitely feel like there are probably people out here with the bullshit. Anyone who sends Sabrina fake stories are trash. They are messing up messing it up for real victims. They really are. They really are. There are really people out there sending fake messages, makes people doubt the entirety of the situation when some people might be telling the truth and some people might be lying. So I still don't know how to feel about this. As far as Candy is concerned, I don't feel like this is Candy Steez. And I think it's unfortunate that coming out on the show and her being friends with Tiny and them has now made it seem as if there might be some truth to this situation. I have not seen a reply from Candy. Has anybody seen a reply from Candy? Yeah, they take phones and they make them sign NDAs. They did it, girl. By 30 people. Come on. Have you seen 30 people, sis? Have you seen 30 people? Or have you seen people say it's 30 people and then you've seen screenshots of stories? I'm not saying it's not true, y'all. That's what I want y'all to understand. I'm not like arguing on behalf of T.I. and Tiny saying that this is not true. That's not what I'm saying at all. I actually feel like it's very much a possibility that it is true, but not to the extent that they're making it out to seem. I'm just saying that you can't believe some shit just because people post it online. Like, I need more than that. Candy not dumb like Shekinah. She's staying out of it as she should. She should, because this ain't got nothing to do with her. 30 people can lie. This is true, but I don't think it's really 30 people though. But see, the music industry is full of sex rituals and sacrifice. I think T.I. and Tiny are being exposed, and I'm so here for it. I live for moments like this. Y'all be doing the most, bro. At the end of the day, I do believe there's some tawdriness going on. I said I feel like there's definitely some truth to it. I just don't know yet what to believe about this story based off of the information that I've been presented at this time. And that's how I feel about it. So let's go ahead and move on to less, stressful situations. Okay? Like, that's all I can, do at this point, y'all. Let's move on to Real Housewives of Potomac. They got some mess going on over there. All right. So the ongoing drama between the Real Housewives of Potomac frenemies Karen and Giselle will continue into season 6 of the Bravo series. While the ladies have gone back and forth in the past, Giselle Bryant is now accusing Karen Huger of stalking her. She said during a virtual interview with BACA Wines director Jennifer Brown that Karen Huger allegedly leaked her address, despite Giselle Bryant not ever inviting Karen to her home or giving an invitation with her address on it. She says, you're 100% stalker. You're stalking me. You're stalking my address. You probably drive by in the middle of the night, and that was very strange to me. I'm like, oh, you mean how when y'all drove past Karen's house to drop off pizza in the middle of the night like some stalkers? Oh, okay. In disguise, might I add? Okay. She said Bravo didn't air the incident because that's telling the world her address. I'm like, well, they could have bleeped your address out, bitch. Like, just like they did with Jamal's phone number. Like, are you stupid? Anyway, when asked why Karen would allegedly want to do that, Giselle simply answered, because she's weird. She was like, I don't like your house. And I was like, you're a weirdo. If anybody's a weirdo, it's you, Giselle. It's you. Karen caught wind of Giselle's comments and tweeted, you wish you were important enough for me to drive by yours. I wish I would waste my good gas on such a non-adventure. Girl, you need to lay off the wine. Ooh, She then referenced Giselle's ex-husband turned boyfriend, Jamal Bryant, and wrote, "Your concern should be, is Jamal coming by? Not me. Jamal, please come get your girl." Can we say delusional? Okay. Child, I love me some Karen. Child, I love me some Karen. So basically, Giselle is doing the most. I think Giselle is full of shit. I think the upcoming season is actually going to be entertaining. I'm here for the season 6 of Real Housewives of Potomac. I think they're taping at this point, but I'm so excited for what they're going to bring now that they don't have Monique to blame everything on. It seems like it's going to be interesting, especially if they bring in some new characters. But the thing that's killing me is Karen throwing shade at Giselle for the wine. The word on the curb is that Giselle might be a little bit of an alcoholic. Okay. And I'm wondering if that's going to be a part of the storyline in this upcoming season, how much Giselle has been drinking. Because they say that's probably why her neck looks so heavy during the reunion, that alcohol, she looked a little swollen, not fat, swollen, like alcohol swollen, like high blood pressure swollen a little bit, rubbing around in the face. So I'm wondering, y'all. I'm very much wondering if Giselle has an alcohol problem and if that's something we're going to see on the upcoming season of Real Housewives of Potomac. Either way, I'm kind of excited about it. She got her reunion check and got that neck tightened up. Child, she got a neck rejuvenation. She got a, oh my God. I'm ignoring some of y'all because some of y'all are just not listening and y'all are just saying shit. Like y'all are not listening to me at all. If y'all think I'm on here victim shaming, I don't know a victim in order to shame them. And that's what I'm trying to say. But you know what? Go off. If that's how y'all feel, if that's what y'all are getting from what I'm putting down right now, like y'all are doing the most. More money, more problems. All right, y'all. Let's talk about, oh Lord, the ghost. The ghost of Salt Lake City Pass. Let me get my mouth together. The ghost of Salt Lake City Pass. Y'all, I like her outfit, but she look like a ghost. Like this skin bleach and shit. Oh my gosh. Like, ma'am. Let me read to y'all what they said. So I haven't talked about this, but I've wanted to talk about this, about the word on the curb about Mary Cosby. Now, I don't know if y'all watch Salt Lake City, but I do, and I review it. Okay. The last episode was good. Jen lost her entire damn mind. If y'all have not checked out my Salt Lake City review, please do so. Okay. The Real Housewives of Salt Lake City star Mary Cosby is setting the record straight. As previously reported, Mary Cosby recently made headlines when audio leaked of her allegedly calling members of the congregation that she leads poor due to the church receiving less than what she desired in tithes and offerings after a Sunday service. Many people speculated that the reality star was upset over the low funds because she allegedly uses funds from her church members for personal use. However, according to Mary Cosby, those rumors are not true. In a recent interview with ET, she said, "That's so cruel. I feel like it's so judgmental because I am African American and a woman, and I do have an eye for finer things in life." Girl, bullshit. That's not why. That's not why. It's because you screamed at them people that they didn't give you enough of their money and you called them poor. That's why we feel like that. It's totally fair. What the fuck are you talking about? I have intelligent church members and they know what all, wait, hold up. And they know that was all to God. Girl, I guess. When people write weird, you know what I'm saying? Trips me up. I'm so not in it for the money. Oh my goodness. I believe in what I do. I believe in what I'm saying. I love my church and I love what they are. Money can't fulfill that. Not for me. Girl, lies and garbage. Lies and garbage. But it's not like I just have money coming out of the walls. These designer things I have are collector pieces. Girl, when they are disposing of your body because all of this shit has fallen on top of you in a very sad episode of Hoarders, I'm going to wonder if anybody cares about the fact that they're collector's items. Okay. Because that's what people say. And then you find them buried on, under the shit. It's unfortunate. But Mary Cosby is a hoarder. And she thinks that, you know, I just like nice things. No, bitch. You, for some reason, are hoarding things to deal with some deep-rooted issue that you have. Okay? And you can't convince me otherwise. Mary Cosby also addressed rumors that she's running a cult. Clearly, I'm not going to get on national television, be a housewife, and be in a cult. Like, come on. I believe in my church. I don't think it's a cult, but I think she's crazy. She continued and said that cult rumors have been following her family for years, but they're just false allegations. They've been saying that since my grandmother started at the church. There's no cult. My church members, they know those are false allegations. Those are ridiculous. It's the people that are looking for fault. I think you treat your church members as if it's a cult, meaning you disrespect them. You treat them badly. You talk down on them. And then you expect them to tithe and give you their money. That's what I think. I think Mary Cosby's full of shit. I also noticed how we have not been seeing her on the show as much. She married that man because he took her grandma's money. Basically, hoarders often experience traumatic loss. Yeah, it's sad. And that's why I like constantly having to hold on to things. Chavez, something about losing everything taught me is that you don't need it and you can get it over again. Material things do not matter. If that's one thing that losing everything taught me is material things do not matter. I will buy new shit and throw shit away so fast. Which reminds me, I need to invest in waste management. Okay, let me remember to do that because I know there's probably something on Cash App for waste management. Thank you guys so much for giving to my Cash App. I really appreciate y'all. Like a bunch. Okay. All right, let's go ahead and move on. There's one more thing I wanted to talk about. Let me see. Before we go. Okay. Are you guys interested in this whole Natalie Nunn, Tommy Lee fight situation? It doesn't matter. We're going to talk about it anyway. Let me turn my music. Hold up. Wait, no, I can't turn my music down. Hold up. Okay, look, giving y'all a jazz show. Okay. Right? Look, I was vibing off that shit for a second. Hold up, y'all. Let's share this screen. Share the screen. No, add to the stream. Thank you. Okay, here it is, you guys. Let's see. I think they're doing like a Muhammad Ali fight thing where they like act like they have issue with one another. Because from what we understand, Zeus wants to do this like celebrity boxing match with Tommy Lee and Natalie Nunn. Yes, a continuation of the deal of celebrities. Yes. And now they're online arguing about it. Hold up. Where's the sound? Where's the sound, you guys? Why is there no sound? Let's see. Oh, there it is. There it is. I'm sorry. Okay.
My bank account. I show you my bank account to open that check. I show you my bank account. I show you my bank account too, huh? I'm ready to show it. Put some money where your mouth is. I'm some fucking whack ass bitch off of your goddamn show, ho. This ain't fucking money. Fuck them shows, girl. Yeah, real fuck them shows. I'm not on no show.
Ciao. I ain't got time for y'all to be demonetizing my video. Oh yeah. So Sabrina took a lie detector test and her results came in and she put it on her not one lie told. Yeah, okay. The reason lie detector tests are inadmissible in court, literally anyone can pass a lie detector test. Exactly. But back to this situation. They postponed the fight. So now are we even going to get the fight? I also thought this was funny because Tommy called herself going off on Princess Love. Oh, wait a minute. Don't want to do that. Okay. She called herself going off on Princess Love saying, I've never been with anybody on that show besides Scrap. Princess Love, keep my effing name out your mouth. Spreading rumors, girl. Your man been for the streets, but he ain't never been my back. Fuck out of here. Okay, and then this happened.
I think Peter Gunn might have something to offer. I might go up with Peter, destroy Scrappy, the cornball, smash Ray J one more time.
And there it is. I might have to cut that out, but I had to play it. I was just like, whoa, sis. So you just put it on out there. Y'all, Love and Hip Hop is begging to come back. Are y'all gonna watch the reunion show? They have like the family reunion thing that they have coming out. Are y'all gonna watch that? Because I'm gonna review it. Tommy must have been too drunk to remember. Probably. I don't know about this, Natalie. I told y'all if the fight ever happened. I told y'all that the fight wasn't gonna happen. They already postponed it now. I told y'all this shit wasn't gonna happen. Did I see whose reply? Her own words came back to bite. Child. Okay, Smash Rainbow. I'll watch your review. Thank you. Okay, y'all gonna watch my review. Okay, I'm gonna watch it for Bambi and whatever issue she has with Erica. That's the only reason we really there. Like, for real. Child, these bird brains for sure. For sure. Thank you, Shantae. Oh, she said, I appreciate you. Oh, I appreciate you too. Thank you, Jossie. I think I said that right. Josie, whatever one it is. I love you. Thank you so much for the Cash App. For the Cash App. Thank you. Oh, I love y'all. Nice energy here. Oh, I'm glad. I'm glad y'all feel that way. Because I'm about to get out of here. So that means I did a good job. You know, videos I'm doing this shit, I'm always like, man, I really hope they enjoyed the video. You know what I'm saying? Like, I always feel like that. Yeah, but they're definitely like two chihuahuas going back and forth. No, I'm not going to review Black China show. It's some bullshit. It's definitely some bullshit. Did you see Zell Monster arguing with Milan Christopher? Yes, I did see that. They was on big old arguing, and Zell was saying that he ran a train on Milan. I was like, was Milan okay with it? Because that sounded, suspect. Yes, we ready for the host tonight. Okay, so y'all know that I'm doing Wendy Williams tonight. I think I'm gonna go live for Wendy Williams. I'm gonna let y'all know that before y'all leave. Y'all know the Wendy Williams movie is coming on tonight. So my plan is to either go live right after or record while it's on so I can hurry up and get it up for y'all, and to also do Love and Marriage Huntsville. So it's either gonna be out tonight or tomorrow morning. I'm not exactly sure, because I feel like if the Wendy Williams situation is really good, I might want to just go live tonight once it's over. I don't know. Y'all said I should go live for Wendy. I might set the recording. Let's see what time this shit comes on and what time it's supposed to go off. And then we'll see if that's something that I should do. But I am ready for the host tonight. Yes, I'm so excited for Melody and Martell and everybody from Love and Marriage Huntsville. I was trying to live. Yes, can't wait. Hold up, I'm getting DMs. Okay, so Wendy's movie comes on at 7 and it's over at like 9:04. So I might set a recording. I might set up for 9:30. Yeah, I could definitely do a live for 9:30. We're gonna do that. And then I'll watch Love and Marriage Huntsville after that live, and then I'll just kind of like either do a video that morning or tonight, depending on how I feel. But we'll go live for Wendy Williams tonight, okay? So y'all be on the lookout for me at 9:30 Central Time, which is 10:30 Eastern, and probably 7:30 Pacific. But I don't know if y'all how it go, because I know in California that should be, y'all stuff don't come on at the same time as ours. She's doing a documentary right after. Okay. So if she gonna do the documentary right after, then what's the point of that? Child, I guess I'll watch that too. And then we'll see what time I come on. Let me see what time that's supposed to go off. Cause I wanna go live. Y'all quit tripping and like the video. The doc is better than the movie, they say. I'll set my timer for your live. Hold up, let me see, y'all. Okay. So the documentary is another 2 hours. It's supposed to go off at 11. So 11 my time. So midnight. So y'all want me to go live at midnight to talk about this shit? We'll see, y'all. We'll see how I'm feeling. I might have to take a nap, bitch. We'll see. Because midnight my time, it is a Saturday night. And that's really gonna push me back on watching Love and Marriage Huntsville. So y'all definitely wouldn't get Love and Marriage Huntsville until Sunday. Oh my God, girl, I'm gonna be asleep at midnight. See, that's what I'm saying. Even though y'all saying the documentary might be better, child, we'll see. We'll see how it all turns out. Be on the lookout for me either way. But I love y'all. Thank y'all for joining me this afternoon. It was so much fun. Thank you everybody for the super chat, for the Cash App supporting the channel. I love y'all so much. I appreciate y'all. I'm glad that y'all love what a girl do. Girl, I'm gonna be asleep too. Listen, I'm old. I don't know if I could do it. The documentary is Wendy in her own words. She probably gonna spend more accidental tea. Okay. Oh, so y'all saying live tomorrow? Okay. We might do a live tomorrow then. That way I could oh, y'all want to do a church service? Okay. All right, we could do like a live tomorrow, like around noon. We'll do that. How about that? Live tomorrow. I'll make it so that y'all know it'll be tomorrow. We'll talk about Wendy tomorrow morning. And I can put up Love and Marriage Huntsville tonight probably, because I can just split it up. Yeah, no, my DVR stays on life support if y'all didn't know. But I love y'all. Once again, thank y'all for joining me, and I will see y'all tomorrow morning. Oh, be on the lookout for Lovecraft Country, Bell Collective, and Love After Lockup, because I'm putting those up today. So see y'all in those too.